Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Scott Allan, he's a super flyweight boxer. He's now 13 wins with 2 knockouts, 7 defeats with 1 draw. And back out a week tomorrow.
A week tomorrow, yep.
In Motherwell against Jemsi Kibazange. We'll go on that. And his opponent is 20 wins, 8 defeats with 3 draws. And yes, pleasure getting you on as always, Scott, mate.
Yes, it's always a pleasure getting on.
I think I had you on. Can't remember when I had you on. Was it before the Sean Jackson fight? I can't remember. No, I think it was before the Julius. Yeah, I think I had you on after the McGoldrick fight. Then you had the Sean Jackson fight. Yeah, I think let's talk about the Julius Thomas. Again, can't pronounce his surname, so we'll just call him Julius Thomas. But yes, you stopped him in round 5, and you got your second stoppage. So, and was there something to do with him being overweight in the weigh-in or something?
He wasn't just a little bit overweight. I think he was 6 or 8 pounds over what the fight was scheduled for, which was a bit of embarrassment. But that's boxing for you, unfortunately.
And you made him pay for that?
Yeah, I definitely did. And I could tell, don't get me wrong, I was always wary of him being overweight as much the day before the contest. So on the day of the contest, I don't know what he would actually weigh.
Oh yeah, he would have been heavier, wouldn't he? Because he would have refueled and stuff.
Yep, absolutely. So it was a bit of a piss take, to say the least. But again, I'm a fighting man that just likes to fight. So it was one of the ones is, do you fight or do you just get on and fight? So obviously I chose to have a fight, and that was that.
Yeah, and of course you made him pay for that, and you won quite comfortably as well. In a sort of way, almost like a one-sided beatdown. I mean, you dropped him in round 4 with a left hook. Did you think he would get up from that one, or?
Yeah. I thought it was like a flash type knockdown. It wasn't a big knockdown. So he definitely like back up. Then obviously in the 5th, it was just like an onslaught of furious shots that got him out there.
Yeah. So, and then you got him out in the 5th. Did you feel him, in that 4th that he was eventually going to go in that 5th? Did you feel like coming out in that 5th that you were going to get him out of there?
It was. He was been very negative during the 5th, and it was one of the ones, if I pressed attack and threw some nice shots, he would have gone. And fortunately for me, he did, which was fantastic.
Yeah, exactly that. And second stoppage win. I mean, against a good opponent as well, who's fought at bantam. I mean, he weighed in pretty much as a super bantam, but yeah.
Aye, he was close to the featherweight as well. I think he was over the super bantamweight limit when he weighed in the scales. But listen, that is what it is. Like it's.
And you got another knockout as well, so always a bonus getting the job done inside the distance.
Definitely.
And now fighting in Motherwell against another decent opponent who's 20-8 with 3 draws. What do you know about him?
Not much at all, actually. I've seen a few clips of him online. He likes to come and likes to swing big shots. If you get hit with a silly shot like that, then it's obviously 99. So it's about keeping composed and keeping considered pressure on to the get-go. And if I see the opportunity, I'll obviously take it.
Yeah, 100%. He's of course his last fight was against Conor Quinn, who's flyweight, I think, might be the weight below you. Conor Quinn stopped him in round 2. Not sure if you've seen that one.
I haven't seen that one. I can't actually find it, to be fair. I've tried looking, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, but
Conor Quinn's he's a decent lad, Conor Quinn. So like good. He's good. He's very sharp, very strong. especially at the flyweight division. So it's I'm excited to get out there and get another victory, and this time hopefully push me on to that British super flyweight title.
Yeah,
That's
I know
that.
that
My
that's your goal before hanging up the gloves. That's what you've said. Um,
yeah,
I can imagine not looking past your opponent because he's a good, solid overseas opponent. But I can imagine you've got your eyes on the likes of Casey, Kadimi, Ryan Farag, Marcel that you've always been wanting to get that
yeah,
rematch with. I know
yeah,
that you'll be happy to fight him for
yeah.
that. Um, I think heard that Casey's fighting Ryan Farag for the Commonwealth, and I'm not sure what Marcel's doing with that British because Marcel fought for the world title, came up short. I'm not sure if he's
Yeah.
still got that British. I don't know with that British.
Well, I think he will still have the British, because he didn't win the world title. So essentially, it's Marcel Braithwaite that I'm going to fight. And before, obviously, my last fight, in the post-fight interviews, I offered Marcel Braithwaite £10,000 to come up to Scotland. Now that offer still stands. I'll pay him £10,000 from my own money to come up to Scotland and defend that belt, excluding what he would be getting for the purse. Like as we all know, at this level in boxing, there's not a lot of money in the sport. So if he's up for the getting it on up here, defending his title potentially, and getting 10 grand more, then let's do it.
Yeah, I've seen that British when all of like the fights get made and they get put on the British
Yep,
board's page. I've seen
yep,
no one's been in line for that British.
yep. Which is a bit of a strange one, if you ask me, um, because like I'm literally I'm wanting to fight right now, and I don't see why I shouldn't get the fight right now. Obviously, I need to beat this kid that I'm fighting next Friday night, and then let's get it on.
Or would you also keep an eye on the winner of Kadimi Farag if that gets rescheduled?
That's happening when it gets rescheduled. Like it's no, I'm not interested in that fight. To be fair, and the only reason I'm not interested in that fight is Kadimi then got. I was supposed to fight Ryan Frag over Malta for the exact same
Oh
title,
yeah,
and
yeah, and
then
then he got injured, didn't he? Or
yeah, but then they went right past me and offered Kadimi the fight, which I was ready to take the fight. So reschedule the fight and let's get it on. Instead, he picked a different opponent, and so no, I'm not interested in that fight whatsoever. I'm interested in fighting Marcel Braithwaite for that British title, or if Marcel Braithwaite vacates for the British title, I'll fight any man for the British title.
yeah, because if I can imagine if he vacates, and surely the winner of that is in line
Yeah,
for a shot at the British as well as you.
you'd like to think so. So it's a waiting game really on who's getting the shot.
It's a weird one because yeah, but hopefully if you get this one out the way, then surely that you're in line. But with some fighters, they're there.
Hmm.
Wait, not going to mention that some names, but there's some fighters that just wait for the phone to ring. They might fight. Let's say maybe
Yep,
they get a British opportunity, and they're just there waiting for it. But with you, you're keeping the ball rolling with these fights, staying active, and they're good, solid
yep,
overseas opponents as well.
yeah. Like I'm not in the. I hate fighting bums. Like that fight with Sean Jackson, I really did not like. It's a lose-lose fight because you win it, well, you're supposed to win it, and if something upsets apple cart and you get beat, then it's just embarrassing. Like embarrassing, just shouldn't happen.
Mm.
You
Would
know.
you ever go down the Celtic title route again, or you've won that? There's no point looking back.
Nah, I'm literally my firmly sight set on the British title, and that's it. Like then I'll happily hang my gloves up and retire and sail off to the sunset.
Yes. Yeah. So that British title is like your sort of world title, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the pinnacle for me in the sport of boxing.
Yeah. So what? So yeah, of course. Wasn't this fight meant to be in wasn't this meant to be this fight? Wasn't it meant to be on an earlier date with this opponent, or
It wasn't supposed to be this opponent, it was a Mexican opponent. And obviously, due to the sad passing of Willie Lemon,
ah?
my manager rescheduled the show to, well, another show, essentially. So this is it now, been scheduled on for it.
Mm-hmm. Is this your manager's show, or is this
Yeah, yeah, this is my manager show, yeah.
What time do you think you'll be on? Because it's a decent card. I mean, I think there's a Celtic title that's main event, and then
Yeah,
I can imagine you should be what, second to last on something like that. How many
yeah.
rounds is this fight? Because on Box Rec it doesn't say.
Six, it's a six rounder.
6
Yeah, so
rounds.
six threes, yeah. So listen, it's a tough fight, and I would be very, very silly to overlook an opponent with 20 wins, 8 knockouts, or whatever he's got in his
He's
record.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, he hits you with a daft, silly shot, then it's bad news, very bad news.
Do you
So
think
it's
this is a step up in opponent uh from your last one, like a little bit of a step up sort of thing?
I would say so. Yep, I would say so. Looking at the records, you would definitely say so.
Are you
So it's
expecting a tougher fight?
yeah, I'm expecting a tough night's work. Like I really am expecting a tough night's work, and I need to be well composed. I need to keep myself tight and ready, and just in case anything gets fucked up. You know, I need to be tight and switched on and ready to go. But we're working on some nice game plans, so I'm just really excited to get in there and get the job done for the get go.
Do you put pressure on yourself knowing a win here, you're sort of 1 or 2 steps away from that Lonsdale belt? Do you put pressure on yourself?
Yeah, it's I would be silly to say there's no pressure there because it's the pinnacle of the sport for me, and I've not got long left in this game. I'm up in 32, which in boxing that's old. So it's like, well, you obviously got some fighters that are a lot older than 32 and stuff, but
Yeah,
in boxing that's an old age.
yeah.
So I'm just looking forward to getting out there, getting this fight, obviously a win in the bank, and then chasing down that British title.
Um,
Nothing else really matters to me in boxing. Nothing.
you're hungry for that Lonsdale belt.
Yeah, that's it. Like point blank, give me that belt, please.
100%. Can we expect another knockout from you? Of course. Your last fight, I wouldn't say you looked angry, but you looked like you wanted to punish your
Yeah,
last opponent due to the fact what happened the day before.
yeah. I was pissed off. Like I was very pissed off, in the fact of like, well, on how much he was over the weight. Now at the same
And you would
time.
expect him to be the one trying to break you down, but
Mhm.
you was the one taking the fight to him.
And see, to be fair, I was really nervous going into that fight. Really nervous going in.
Due to the weight, or
Yeah, due to the weight, like nothing else really, just the weight. Like because I know what I can put on between weigh-ins and then competing. So if I can do the same, he was that. Plus, he was 7 or 8 pounds over the weight. So it's a lot of weight, you know.
it is.
So I was a bit cautious to start with. But then once I get in my rhythm and my flow, I was comfortable.
Can we expect the sort of same thing to this opponent?
Yeah, yeah, the exact same. Starting nice and strong, fast, at a good pace, and I'm not going to say I'm going to try and get him out there, but if the opportunity comes,
It's a
then
bonus.
I'm going to take it. Absolutely,
Yeah,
yes.
because these Tanzanians get quite wild at times, and sometimes
Aye.
they overthrow, and you can catch them.
Yep, absolutely. So that's the plan, and he is a Welsh swinger. So if he's a Welsh swinger, if I can keep myself nice and tight and let the shots go, then let's do it.
Exactly that. Is it sort of um what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, with these overseas opponents, they do get wild. Do Do you
Yeah.
find that when you're in there that they overload with shots? And do you feel like some people look at some fighters that you come up against may look at your record and go, due to the fact you've only got 2 knockouts, they might underestimate your power, sort of thing? Do you feel like
I would say the last guy done that, and he got found out. But if the opportunity's there, I'll certainly take it. But I'll not go looking for it. But I've been training really hard, and I'm feeling really strong. So something might come a bit unexpected to get him out there. It would be nice.
how excited are you to be back out fighting? And this is your first fight this year. How many are you trying to have this year? Maybe this one, and hopefully maybe a British title shot, a title shot back
Yeah.
end of the year, or what's
I
the plan?
ideally a quick turnaround. Like this fight, British title fight, done. Like
So is the
and
goal? So if you like win the British, is that like
mhm,
calling it a day?
yep, yep. That'll be me done. After that British title, yep, job will
And would
be a
that
good
be
one.
your second title then? That one.
Yeah. Well, you've got Scott. I won the Scottish. I won the Celtic, and then
Well,
listen,
so
well,
that means three because you've done your national title, which is
yeah.
a very good belt to win. The Celtic, how would you say like the Celtic and the Scottish? Because over here it goes English, then British. What's ranked higher, the Celtic or the Scottish?
I think the Celtic.
Oh yeah,
So
because you can fight people from Ireland and Wales, can't you? Or
yeah, yep, yep. So I would say the Scottish, and then the Celtic, and then the British,
mm.
and retiring that British title around my waist is the end goal. Is where that's the feeling for me.
What can fans expect from you next week?
An explosion, a fast-paced start, and hopefully the guy can keep the pace, and it'll be
Mm.
exciting fight. If the guy can't keep the pace, then he's out there. So
Is
let's
this
see.
fight getting streamed by any chance?
Now, I don't know if WKA TV are able to stream, they will be streaming. If not, then no, it won't be streamed.
But like, will the fight be uploaded on YouTube or just?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. So after the bout, if WKA TV is able to film, which I think they are, it will be uploaded after straight away, as long as
Mate,
internet
can,
speeds and stuff is there.
can you when you find out? Can you let me know?
I certainly will. Yes, I'll let you know. I've got some tests at the Ravenscraig tomorrow and the following day after that. So after that, I'd let you know. So a few days' time, I'll let you know if it's definitely being streamed or not.
Have you got any gym mates fighting on the show? Anyone else that you think we should keep an eye out, or do you feel
Not
like
for
you're going to steal the show because it is a good card?
not for my gym personally. But it's a stacked card. There's like 12 fights on the card, which is
Andy Fan George Stewart's quite a good fight in my opinion.
that'd be a great fight. That would be a slug out war. That
Who have you
fight
got
for
for that
me,
fight, or do you prefer to stay on the fence?
I like both men.
Same.
So like I've got a lot of time for Andy Tam, so I'd like to see him getting the nod. But I'm impartial. Like so, that's not very
Same.
fair saying that. So I don't mind who wins that fight.
Yeah.
I just that is going to be exciting. I just
Would
got to
you watch
stand.
it after your fight?
Yeah, yeah. I really enjoy that actually, sitting down and watching the rest of the show. So I will get. It's a really stacked card. I think you've got the Stephen Youngs on it, making his professional debut as well. Luke Bibby is always exciting to watch. Like, it's a great card. Like it's a fantastic card.
It is indeed, mate. It is indeed. And yeah, for your friends, family who are coming to watch you, what time can they yeah, what time can they expect you to be on, or do you not find that out until later
I'll
on?
not find that out till later on, but I'd imagine about 9 o'clock,
Oh,
roughly about 9 o'clock.
well, good stuff, mate. Yeah, and before I let you go, Scott, do you want to thank the usual people, you know, manager, friends. I mean, just
Yeah,
manager, friends, family, anyone?
absolutely. And SP Utilities, one of the sponsors, has jumped on board to help me with the camp. It's been great. Unrivaled Marketing, myself and Rival Jim, all the guys in the team. And Ped Lynch, my trainer, is the most selfless man I know. The amount of hours and time that he puts into me is incredible. He's always there at the drop of a hat for anything, like for literally no pay. Like he is an amazing guy. Like I can't take my hat off to him enough. Like when I did this, the British titles for him, and that's it. Like through the lengthy training camps that we do, and like the postponations of fights, and it's just amazing. My brother Sam, my wife, my two wee girls, they're just amazing. Everyone the support for me is phenomenal. All the gym members that are getting behind me, and again, SP Utilities are great company, great guys.
And from me, Scott, thank you for your time as always, and good luck next Friday. All the best,
Thank
mate.
you, my man. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Good
Bye bye.
luck. Bye.